March Madness. I'm ready to go.
All right, let's do it. All right.
It's the time of year we've all been waiting for. Of course, I've been at it every day since last September sometime, but it's college hoops, and this is a great time of year. It really is fun.
And Cormac, for starters, a lot of local teams certainly in the mix this year. Seton Hall in the mix. They had a good run at the Big East tournament.
Yep.
Rhode Island with Dan Hurley, formerly of Wagner. They're a team that has really come on and won the A-10. And then, of course, you have the national champion from a year ago, Villanova.
Let's start with Seton Hall because they are a team that I sat and watched closely in the Big East tournament last week. They're city kids, tough kids, and it would not surprise me if they won a game or two.
Seton Hall had Villanova on the ropes. That's a game they easily could have won on Friday. Delgado misses the bunny that would have sent that game into overtime. And I think Cormac, for the first time in over 10 plus years, Seton Hall will win a game in the tournament.
They did a great job. Seton Hall's a terrific team. They really are. They play hard as heck.
I actually think Villanova might be, I don't want to say even better, but they're definitely just as good as they were a year ago.
It's amazing to me. Jay Wright is one of the best coaches in the country, obviously, at this point.
If they get Wisconsin in the second round, Wisconsin has size. If Villanova has any vulnerability, it's a big guy.
On talent alone, there's probably 15 teams better than Villanova, but they don't play better than Villanova plays.
No, they're well coached, they have great guards, and I think they're going to be a team here, Cormac, that yet again gets to the Final Four.
I agree with you.
Is there a seed from a 3, a 4, or 5 that you look at the bracket and say, wow, this team's going to the Final Four?
Well, first of all, let's start with the number 3 seed, UCLA. UCLA is as dangerous a team as there is in this entire field.
I just don't know if UCLA would have enough defensively to slow down a team like North Carolina. And how about this second round game with Michigan and Louisville? Michigan playing as well as anyone who just won the Big Ten.
They are.
Louisville with Rick Pitino. I was very tempted to roll the dice to take Michigan to go to the Final Four, but I'm not going to be that gutsy. I'm going to go with Oregon and Dylan Brooks. I think Oregon gets there and Notre Dame. Those are my 4 Final Four picks.
Michigan can get to the Final Four.
I agree with you, absolutely.
John Beilein is as good a coach as there is around. If they make shots, they can get there. Louisville is a great team, a great defensive team. Great defense. Not good, great. I don't know if they can score enough.
I agree. Can they get enough offensively to win the bottom of that bracket? I have my doubts. I think Michigan can win that game.
So let me take a real flyer and say, I'll take Michigan.
I like it.
I'll change that.
See, you're actually rolling the dice a little bit more than I am. See, I should have been as gutsy as you. So you're taking Michigan to go to the Final Four. I like
Michigan.
it.
I'll take it. Now, that might change before the Final Four, but I like Michigan. I think North Carolina has so much firepower. They're so deep and so good. They're tough to beat.
I think most people, when they're filling out their bracket, they're going to say Arizona, Arizona, Arizona. But Arizona also has this reputation for making it to the second weekend. But when all the chips are on the table, can they get enough offensively to get to the Final Four?
The coach of the year in college basketball is Sean Miller. Arizona's
not giving it to Mark Few.
And not only are they going to be in the Final Four, they'll be in the championship game, Arizona.
So this is the year for Sean Miller in Arizona.
I believe so.
I think we can both agree we're on a collision course for Villanova and Duke. We're going to see that game at Madison Square Garden?
Yes.
So, Cormac, who's cutting down the nets? April 3rd, Glendale, Arizona.
The team from Arizona is going to. Arizona.
You got Arizona. I got North Carolina. To me, North Carolina, Roy Williams, ACC pride. I sound like Dickie V. It's a problem. For John Jastremski, Cormac Gordon, this is your Final Four breakdown. All the best.
Enjoy the game.